Welcome back here to Fort Dodge Gymnasium at the studio. We're just about ready for Iowa Conference basketball to get underway here in the Central Iowa Metro League. Let's take a look at tonight's starting lineups, and there is a change for Vance Downs in the lineup. Austin Renaud not getting to start tonight. In his place will be Nick Litwiller. Also on the floor for Ames High, it'll be Ross Marsden. David Mewey in the backcourt, it'll be Ryan Cadis and James Tays. For the Fort Dodge Dodgers, coming into the game with a record of 5-11 overall. Marsden in the middle. The opening tip out of the opening cylinders controlled by Ames High in backcourt. So the Little Cyclones will start out with the basketball, trying to get their 14th win on the year, sitting at 13-3, 7-1 in Iowa Conference play. Here's Tays for three, right wing. It's up, no good. Rebound tipped around, and it comes down to Katie at Fort Dodge. Dodgers run it down the floor, left to the right. Eslick will have it. Near side wing will stop and pop at the foul line. Can't get the jumper to fall. Tays gets the board. Still scoreless a minute into the game. Little Cyclones reverse it right side as they get it off to Cadis. He'll go inside. Marsden on the block now to Cadis, right corner. Back into Marsden. Spins to his left. Layup, no good. Rebound tipped out, and it comes down to Fort Dodge. That's Bogenreef up with it. Left hand on the dribble into the front court. Will toss it far side of the court on the wing as they get it off to Eslick. He'll dribble with the right hand to the near side of the court. Now to the top of the circle. Katie stops. Can't hit the 17-foot jump shot off the rim. Rebound Marsden, and here come the Ames High Little Cyclones. Again down the floor, right to the left. Ames will play it around the perimeter. Cadis will have it near side wing. Cross-court pass to the right. Mewey thought about the three, then pulled it down against the 2-3 zone. Litwiller on the baseline right, caught up in traffic. Ames High again looking to size up the zone. Here's Marsden, spots up, 17-foot jumper is up and good from the left side of the key. Marsden hits the J, and Ames High takes a 2-0 lead on Fort Dodge with a minute 30 into the contest. Dodgers down by 2, facing a man-to-man defense. This is Neeson. He'll dribble right, stops on the baseline, now will bounce it off to Eslick. Backing in on Cadis, turn on jumpers. Up, good, count the bucket. He's fouled as he back Cadis into the lower right block. Drew contact on his way up and will go to the line to try to convert the three-point play. Boy, Vance Downs wondering if Ryan Cadis was standing still and if Eslick just did not jump into him to try to get the contact. So Eslick will try to give the Dodgers the lead, and he does as he connects on the free throw. And it's a 3-2 Dodger lead. 6:15 now left to go here in the opening period. Little Cyclones have the ball near side. Cadis will drive in, kicks it out to the right to Mewey. It's deflected away. Mewey back up with it. Dodgers switch to a man-to-man defense. Tays will have it. Now to the right side on the wing. Gets it off to Mewey. To Litwiller, top of the circle. He'll toss it left to Tays. Now to Mewey, cutting in the lane. Jumper from 14 feet, just hits the front end of the rim, and the rebound to Fort Dodge. Dodgers will run it ahead. Here's Neeson driving right, caught up, stops, fires a 17, make it a 13-foot jump shot, baseline to the right. Ryan Neeson connects, and the Dodgers have a 3-point lead at 5-2. 5:40 to go in the opening period. Ames High inside to Marsden. Mewey drives baseline left, wraparound pass. Here's Marsden. The 12-foot jumper, no good. Rebound to Halverson. And here come the Dodgers into the front court. 3-on-2, layup. Katie, no good. Rebound, putback is there by Eslick. 7-2 Dodgers with 5:20 to go here in the opening period. Ames High facing a flurry early on after taking the early 2-0 lead. Dodgers on a 7-0 run. Ames High into the front court. Mewey to Marsden at the foul line. He'll kick it left to Tays, who's quickly covered up now to Cadis. He'll drive and kick out right to Mewey to Litwiller. He'll spot up, jump shot, deflected away by Katie. Eslick up with a loose ball, ahead into the front court. Eslick drives, kicks. Here's a three by Bogenreef. It's left short. Rebound to Litwiller. And Ames High will get it back down by 5 at 7-2 with 4:45 left to go in the opening period. Austin Renaud comes up to the scorer's table to check in. Again, not getting the start tonight. First time this year he has not started a basketball game for Ames High. Little Cyclones down by 5. Again, we'll size up the 2-3 zone put out there by the Dodgers. Here's Cadis for three, right side. It's up, hits the back end of the rim, no good. Rebound to Marsden. To Tays, top of the circle. Left corner to Litwiller. He'll spot up. 19-foot jumpers up. No good. Rebound. Mewey. Putback is good from the left side off the glass for two by David Mewey. And it's a 7-4 Fort Dodge lead. They've got the ball back with 4:05 left to go in the opening period. Here's Katie backing in. Right block. Turnaround jumpers up. No good. Rebound to Marston. That's his 5th rebound of the night so far. And here come the Little Cyclones ahead into the front court. Right hand on the dribble with Tays. Off to Cadis. He'll drive baseline right. Caught up in traffic. Swings it out left side to Mewey. To Tays, top of the circle to reset. Ames high down by 3. They'll go to Litwiller. Right baseline. Out of Cadis to Tays. Thought about the long 3. Now give it up to Cadis. 17-foot jump shot to the right. No good. Rebound underneath the Fort Dodge. The Dodgers up running. Here's Bogenry, front court right side, looks to penetrate in the lane, running left hand, shot up, no good. Rebound underneath. Halverson put back not there. And the rebound tipped out of bounds, and it's saved in by Fort Dodge, but it comes to a Little Cyclone and David Mewey. So Ames High will get the ball back. 3:15 left to go in the opening period. 7-4 your score. Mewey, left wing, thought about the 3, backs it in. Now Cadis will drive baseline right. Jump shot deflected away. Marsden rebound. Put back is there by Ross Marsden. He just fought for the basketball and outwilled everybody. And it's a 7-6 Little Cyclone deficit right now with 2:56 to play in the opening period. Dodgers will have the ball back. Here's Halverson driving left, throws it underneath the hoop, and it's deflected out of bounds. Last touch by Fort Dodge. And that's the first turnover of the game. Jordan Gilmore. Austin Arnaud into the contest for Ames High for David Mewey and Nick Litwiller. 2:49 to go in the opening period. 7-6 Dodgers. Ames High answering Fort Dodge's 7-0 run with a 4-0 run of their own. Trying to add to it now in this possession as they have it in the half court. Tays left wing now will penetrate. We'll bounce it off to Arnaud. High post left side. Austin takes a dribble. He'll fire up a jumper. Can't hit it. Gets his own rebound. Fires it back out to Tays. Ames High will reset. Over in the right corner, Cadis skip pass left wing and goes to Tays. Now to Marsden. Over to Gilmore. To Marsden. Foul line jumper from 15 is up. No good. Rebound fought for. Marsden gets it back, and the putback is there with the right hand. And a timeout taken by Fort Dodge. 8-7 Little Cyclones there on a 6-0 run as Ames High. And a 30-second timeout taken by the Dodger bench. With the Little Cyclones answering the call in a big way. Ross Marsden with 6. Of those 8 points so far for Little Cyclones, and he has 4 rebounding ability. Lead once again. It's 8-7 Little Cyclones. 2:12 left to go here in the opening period. And the stars have really shined so bright so far. Eslick, who came into the contest averaging 18, he's got 5 for Fort Dodge. Ames High led by Ross Marsden, who's got 6. Eslick from 17 feet hits a jump shot, fading away. They're going to call it a 2. As his foot was on the line, Eslick now with 7 points, and it's a 9-8 Dodger lead. Little Cyclones back with the ball. Here's Cadis, right side wing, now to Marsden. Top of the key, passes it left to Tays. Now to Gilmore, looks to penetrate, pulls up, dishes it right. Now Tays has it to Gilmore, driving left. Kicks it corner left side to Tays, and they're going to say he stepped out of bounds, and that will be the first Ames High turnover of the night. 1:36 to go in the opening period. Fort Dodge with a 9-8 lead over the Ames High Little Cyclones. Cody Bogenreef at the point for the Dodgers. He'll bounce it high post left side to Halverson. He'll spot up, takes a jump shot, and hits it from 16 feet away from the left high post. Matt Halverson with his first bucket of the ball game. The Dodgers now in their own 4-0 run. They lead it 11-8 over Ames High. It's been a game of run so far here in the opening period. Ames High to the inside. Marsden, right block, up good. What a feed from Arnaud to Marsden. And Marsden now with 8 points in the game, and it's 11-10 Fort Dodge. Dodgers with the lead on the ball. Eslick driving left, cut off on the baseline. Now we'll spin it off to Halverson. He'll drive in the lane, and he's going to be called for a travel. That'll be the second turnover committed by Fort Dodge as the Dodgers go to their bench. So does Ames High. David Mewey in. He'll check in for Ryan Cadis. In for the Dodgers is Zach Edwards. Also in is Jamie Udezi. And also into the game for Fort Dodge is Andrew Mitchell. Your score right now, 11-10 in favor of Fort Dodge. 45 seconds left to go in the period. Ames High down by 1, can take the lead with a bucket. Mewey with it, far right side wing. Out of the top of the circle, Marsden inside. They double down on the poster Arnaud, who had it deflected away, gets it right back on the baseline. Now left side, Gilmore will drive baseline left, running right hand layup. Up, no good, but he's fouled hard by Andrew Mitchell. And that'll be the first team foul against Fort Dodge, and Jordan Gilmore will go to the line to try here in the opening period. 11-10 your score in favor of Fort Dodge. Gilmore, his first free throw is up and good. And competitive. See if this will hold up. Gilmore's next free throw is up, in and out, not there. And will remain tied at 11. Fort Dodge might hold for one. Zach Edwards at the point now for the Dodgers. Will bring it across the half-court line. He'll circle it off right as he gets it off to Eslick. Now to the center ring. Shoot it off to Mitchell. He'll take a couple of dribbles off to Eslick. Now inside of 10 seconds. Eslick will hold on to it with 8. Picked up by Gilmore. Dribbles right with the right hand. Now will cross over. Spots up top of the key. 4-3. It's good. Wow. With no time left on the clock, Fort Dodge will take a 14-11 lead as Mitch Eslick buries a triple right over the top of the outstretched hands of Jordan Gilmore. Dodgers lead it 14-11 after the first 8 minutes of play. We'll be back in one. Welcome back. You're listening to Little Cyclone Basketball. Fort Dodge with the ball after the timeout. And they fire up a shot after a couple of turnovers by both teams and a foul committed by Fort Dodge on a rebound. And it will go against Andrew Mitchell. That's his second. Little Cyclones right now down by 3, 14-11 as we're getting the second period of play underway here from Fort Dodge High School. The Little Cyclones and Dodgers doing battle tonight in Iowa Conference play. Here's David Newey over on the right side wing. He'll toss it to Marston. High post. He'll go down low. Arnaud. Layup good from the left block by Austin Arnaud. His first bucket of the ball game off the bench for Austin. And it's a 14-13 Dodger lead. They've got the ball back. Dodgers wearing the white home jerseys with the red numbers trimmed in black with a black stripe shaded down each side. Here's a pull-up jump shot by Eslick, and he'll hit it from 18 feet. Uh-oh. And a steal on the inbounds pass by Fort Dodge as Jamie Udezi stole the ball away from Ames High. Bad news is Mitch Eslick is on fire. He's got 12 points of the 16 scored by Fort Dodge, 16-13. Dodgers with the lead, 7:09 left to go here in the first half. That foul committed on, Austin Arnaud, his first. The free throw by Udezi's up and good. And the Dodgers have a 4-point lead at 17-13. Udezi checks into the scoring column for the first time tonight. Bends the knees, fires up the next free throw. It rattles in. And the Dodgers match their largest lead of the ball game at 5 at 18-13. 7:04 left to go here in the first half. Little Cyclones back with the ball. They'll bounce pass the high post right side to Marston. Now left to Gilmore. Gilmore to Mewey, top of the circle. He'll go to Tays, right side wing. James will dribble it on the floor with the left hand. Drives the lane. He'll hit the layup, but he's fouled on the floor. Pushed on his way to the hoop. And this one against the Dodgers, Zach Edwards, that'll be his first. Team foul number 3 against Fort Dodge. And now Ames High will play it in. It'll be Gilmore to inbound a baseline underneath his own hoop along the right side. He'll get it into Arnaud into the right corner. And he has it slapped away, but it's lost out of bounds, and it will stay with Ames High. 5-point Dodger lead, 6:48 left to go in the first half. Gilmore will play it in baseline to the right underneath of his own hoop. Slaps it, holds it up high, has to get it in, and does to Marsden. Right block, layup, good by Marsden. What a collision underneath, nothing called as it was a clean break by him and Udezi. And it's an 18-15 lead. Marsden now with 10 in the contest. Here's Eslick for 3 left side. It's up off the mark. Rebound Arnaud. And here come Little Cyclones. Austin ahead into the front court will slow it down. Tays along the left wing will give it up to Arnaud, and Ames High will reset. Mewey with it right side of the court will go inside on the block. Arnaud spins left, layup, no good. Gets his own rebound. Put back is there by Austin Arnaud. He's got 4 quick points off the bench, and the Dodgers lead down to 1, 18-17. As Ames High's defense is trying to hold true, come up with another stop. Here's Here's Udeze, left block. He'll spin to the middle, and it's deflected out of bounds. Last touch by Ames High, and the Dodgers will hold on to it. 5:58 to go in the first half. 18-17 Dodgers. Mitchell will play it in, baseline to the left, slaps it, plays it way behind the baseline. He'll bounce it in to Halverson. He'll back in on Arnaud, but he's caught up now to Mitchell. He'll drive right, goes up right hand, layup up, no good, tip around, not there. Mitchell with his rebound, put back is there. He went high off the glass for two. Did Andy Mitchell, that's his first bucket off the bench. Dodgers back up by 3, 20-17. Here's Gilmore, right side wing. Out of the top of the circle, Muey dribbles it left. Caught up in traffic, Muey will get it off to Tays in the left corner. Tays looking inside for Arnaud, but he'll fire up a three from the left corner, and it's off the mark. Rebound underneath the Fort Dodge. Back to an air ball. Some of the fans chanting that right now. Eslick will have it left side of the key for the Dodgers. Got the hot hand, will drive right. Runs to the lane, and he's fouled on his way to the hoop. A blocking foul called against Ross Marsden. Well, he took that from the top of the circle and penetrated all the way in. Ames High late in reacting, and now Andy Eslick will go to the line. They're going to say he was in the act of shooting. First personal foul called against Ross Marsden. No, now they're going to say it was on the floor. David Muey, check that, make it Eric Bunker into the game for the first time, along with Ryan Kiddis. Dodgers will try to toss it in, and they'll throw it in backcourt as they'll track it down with Zach Edwards. Now Eslick, left side wing, they give it off to Udeze. Cross-court pass to the right. Mitchell will drive baseline right, running right-hand layup. Up, no good. Mitchell with his own rebound. Put back, not there. And Arnaud will finally come down to the board. He'll outlet it ahead into the front court. Kiddis, left side, Bunker, drives baseline left, running shot, no good. Rebound, put back is there by Marsden. Ross Marsden with 12 points, holding Ames High in this ball game. 20-19 your score. Dodgers with the lead on the ball. 4:30 now left to go in the first half. Eslick will have it way out front. Tosses it to the right to Edwards. Just right side of the key, playing it around the perimeter. Edwards dribbles left, now cuts back right on the dribble towards the lane. Caught up in traffic and has it nearly stolen away, but a foul, a reach-in foul committed by Austin Arnaud. That will be his second. Boy, an unforced foul by Arnaud, and that will be his second of the half. And the Little Cyclones will come back into the game with Nick Litwiller. 4:17 left to go in the first half. Dodgers with a 1-point lead. Fourth team foul against Ames High. Fort Dodge will play it in as checking in is Vance Mosley. He'll hit it to Brian Neeson. He'll spot up and splash. A little jump shot 13 feet away. And here comes Ames High down to the other end. Litwiller is fouled as he drives the hoop. So Ames High trying to capitalize on Fort Dodge napping. Senior score in favor of the Dodgers with 4:07 left to go in the first half. At the line, Nick Litwiller. First free throw is up and good. That's his first point of the game. 22-20 your score. Ames High down by 2. 4:07 again to go in the first half. The next free throw on the way by Litwiller's up, lifted short, no good. Ames High 50% from the line tonight. Little Cyclones down by 2. Here's Neeson. He'll spot up, takes an 18-footer, no good. Eric Bunker will sky to get the rebound for Ames High. And the Little Cyclones will have it back. Gilmore heading to the front court, tosses it right at the key. It goes to Kiddis. On the wing, Kiddis looking inside for Marsden, who's posting up hard. Bunker, left of the key, back to Gilmore, top of the circle, back to Kiddis. He'll drive right, pulls up baseline jumpers, up good from 14 feet away, baseline to the right. Ryan Kiddis hits his first bucket, and we're knotted up at 22 with 3:30 now left to go in the first half. Here's Edwards with a drive, kicks it left, caught up, and a foul against Ross Marsden. Boy, they bounced it inside to Spencer Cady. He pump faked and got Marsden up in the air, and Ross came down on him. And now Cady will go to the line to shoot 2. That's Marsden's second personal. Foul trouble here in the first half. The first free throw by Cady is up and good. And the Dodgers are perfect from the foul line tonight, 3 of 3. Make that 4 of 4. 23-22 Fort Dodge. Make it 24-22 Dodgers as Cady hits both free throws. 3:25 now left to go in the first half. Dodgers up by 2. James Tays back into the contest. Check that, Eric Bunker along with David Mewey and Gilmore. Cadis on the inside, posting up. Ball tipped up in the air, and it's lost, and the Dodgers will get it on the turnover. Fort Dodge front court left side. Katie can't handle the pass, and the Dodgers will turn it right back over again. Dodgers with 3:05 to go in the first half. Ames High with two of their post players in foul trouble with two on the bench for probably the rest of the half. Let's see if Ames High can hang on. Lidwiller, top of the circle, spins it off left to Gilmore, now left side to Bunker. He'll go inside. Mewey on the drive. He's caught up, can't hit the jump shot, and the rebound comes underneath to Fort Dodge. Udezi will drive, right hand layup, good. Nobody picked up Jamie Udezi, and the Dodgers have a 4-point lead. Cadis will spot up, running jumper, no good. Rebound to Fort Dodge. Quick shot for Ames High gives the Dodgers the ball right back. Bogenreef ahead into the front court. Top of the key will bounce it into Katie. Left block, spinning right. Now back to Mosley. He'll spot up a jumper from 12. No good, overshot the hoop. And a foul, but no, they're going to call it a 3-second violation. Or a foul against Ames High on the block out. It's against Nick Lidwiller. That will be his first. So the post players racking up the fouls tonight for Ames High. 6th team foul of the half. 2:21 to go. Ames High down by 4. Desi will play it in baseline to the left. He'll get it into Mosley. Cut up left corner. He'll toss it to Neeson. Left to the key. Back to Mosley. Looking to go inside to Katie, who's posting up hard. Here's Udezi on the drive. Kicks it left. Katie, layup, good. With a drive and the kick by the Dodgers. And they're rocking and rolling right now with the largest lead at 6 at 28-22. Ames High with a very small lineup on the floor. Here's Cadis, kicks it left or right corner. Driving in Bunker, his jumper up no good, but he's fouled by Mosley. And so Eric Bunker will go to the line with 1:50 to go in the first half. Ames High down by 6. 5th team foul against Fort Dodge, the first against Vance Mosley. First free throw by Bunker is up and in. And the Little Cyclones trim the lead down to 5 at 28-23. 1:50 to go, first half. The next free throw up and good by Bunker. So he hits them both, and it's a 4-point Dodger lead. Ames High trying to play some good defense here. Eslick picked up by Mewey. They'll go to high post right side. Katie driving in, kicks it back left to Bogenreef. Lost it on the floor. Now we'll pick it back up. Inside, Katie posting up on Litwiller. Layup, right hand good. Off of the left block by Spencer Katie, who's having a clear night on the block, 30-24. Little Cyclones down by 6. Tays with it, right corner. He'll dribble it to the foul line, has it nearly stripped away, but a foul on Eslick. No, they're going to call it against Bogenreef, not Eslick. 6th team foul against Fort Dodge. Jordan Gilmore into the game. He'll play it in baseline to the right underneath his own hoop. He'll hold it high. Gilmore again will lob it into Lidwiller. Back out to Gilmore for 3, right corner. It's up good. A 3-pointer by Jordan Gilmore. Down on the other end, here's Eslick on the drive, and he's fouled on the shot. 30-27 your score. Now Mitch Eslick will go to the line to shoot a pair of free throws. Ames High not getting back defensively. Both of these two teams, once they hit big shots, forget to get back. And each team, or the opposing team, has burned them tonight. A 1-and-1 opportunity. They're going to call the foul on the floor. Eslick at the line. Free throw is up and good by Eslick. He's got 13 points tonight. Does Mitch Eslick. And the Dodgers have a 31-27 lead. The next free throw is up, no good. Rebound tipped around and it comes down. Ames High. That's the first miss of the night at the line for Fort Dodge. Little Cyclones back with the ball inside of a minute to play in the half. Have an opportunity to pull within 1 with a 3. See what happens here on this possession. Here's Gilmore. Left side wing will give it up to Tays. Just left of the key. James looks to penetrate. Nothing there. We'll kick it down corner left side to Gilmore. Now to Litwiller. We'll go inside to Cadis. Nope, back it off. Here's Tays. Top of the circle. Spots up. Foul line. Jumpers up. No good. Rebound tipped around. Comes down to Bunker. Layup. Right hand. Good from the left side as he pounds it off the glass for 2. Bunker with his 4th point of the night. Ames High within 2 with 22 seconds left to go in the first half. Here's Eslick down to the right corner, dribbling into the left hand, bounces it left side. Katie, layup, no good, partially deflected away by Gilmore. 10 seconds to go in the half. Ames high into the front court. Here's Cadis driving in, spins, turnaround jumpers up, no good. Rebound to Bogenreef with 3 seconds, down to 2. Bogenreef and the lane, layup, good as he floats it in at the horn from 14 feet away. A little running floater will give the Dodgers a 4-point halftime lead at 33-29. 29 Dodgers, back in 2 minutes. You're listening to Welcome back here to Fort Dodge High. Welcome back. We're back into action. Ames High down by 4 as we get second half play underway. Little Cyclones with the ball to begin the late half. On the floor, Arnaud. He's got the ball right now. Spinning left on the block. Layup good with the left hand. From the left side, Austin Arnaud with a hard spin move to the bucket. That's his 6th point of the night. Ames High within 2 at 33-31. He's joined on the floor by Cadis Mui. Here's a 3 from the left corner. It's up and good by Eslick. He was screened away, and Eslick buries the tray, and the Dodgers back up by 5, 36-31. Dodgers' largest lead was at 6. Cadis will go inside to Arnaud. Right block, back out right. It goes to Cadis. Now to Mui, left side wing. Marsden, high post, right side, jumpers up, no good. Marsden with his own rebound, put back, deflected away. Ross will track it down in the corner. And now they're going to say he stepped out of bounds along the baseline, and Ames High will turn it over for the 5th time tonight. Turnovers are way down for Ames High as compared to the other night, knock on wood. They played at Dowling Catholic, but still trying to be more effective in the half court. Dodgers have done a good job pushing Ames High away from the basket. Here's Halverson, top of the key, bounces in. Eslick posting up Mui, turn on jumpers up, no good. Rebound comes down to Arnaud, and he rips it away. So Ames High with a tough defensive board. Little Cyclones ahead of the front court. Here's Cadis, right side wing. A dribble, penetrate, baseline right. Cadis, reverse layup, good with the right hand as he swung it around the left side underneath the hoop. Ryan Cadis with his 4th point of the night, 36-33. Little Cyclones down by 3. Dodgers with the lead on the ball. Halverson, high post, left side, picked up by Marsden. Spots up, takes a 17-foot jump shot, no good. Rebound tracked down by David Mui. And now a foul called against Katie, pushing off on Arnaud as both players dove for the ball. Katie will pick up his first, team's first here in the late half. 36-33. Dodgers by 3. Jordan Gilmore now into the game. He'll check in for David Mui. Gilmore now at the point. Ames will run it ahead of the front court. They go to Arnaud, and the ball stolen away by Katie. Ahead of the front court, Katie underneath. Pump fakes, right hand layup, good. A turnover in the finish on the other end gives the Dodgers a 5-point lead at 38-33. Here's Cadis, right side wing. He'll go up top to Arnaud. Inside, Marsden, layup, right hand, good. Marsden with his 14th point of the night, 38-35. Little Cyclones within 3. Dodgers will go to Eslick, right side of the court. Eslick will penetrate in. Spots up, jump shot, no good from the baseline to the right. Rebound to the weak side to Arnaud. And here come the Little Cyclones ahead of the front court. Taves will have it far side wing, now to Gilmore in between the circles. Now to the near side wing. Cadis back left, it goes to Taves. Takes a dribble and gives it up to Gilmore. Now Cadis will penetrate in, cut off on the baseline, and will swing it out to Gilmore to reset. Cadis for 3, right wing. It's up, no good off the back end of the rim. And it goes up over the backboard, and it will be ruled out of bounds, and the Dodgers will get it back. 38-35 Dodgers with 5:04 to play in the 3rd period. Fort Dodge will run it ahead. Eslick, far right side of the court, will give it up to Nissen. Right near the center circle, will dribble it off to the right. Now looks to penetrate. Cut off, now circles it back towards the baseline. Bounce pass to the high post. Eslick, he'll drive in. He's bodied up, spins right, jumpers up, no good. Rebound tipped around, and it comes down to Arnaud. Gilmore ahead in the front court, right hand on the dribble. Near side wing to Tays. He's been unable to cork one. Here's Arnaud in the lane, running jumpers up and good from 10 feet, straight up in the center of the lane. And Ames High within one at 38-37. The Dodgers call for a 30-second timeout. Ames High has outscored Fort Dodge 6-5. Leading the ball as they'll play it in backcourt with Eslick. Cody Bogenreef at the point. He's got 4 assists already tonight. Much of those going to Eslick. Now to Neeson, back right. Bogenreef to the corner to Eslick, working against the zone. Ames High will play it around. We'll go back right. Bogenreef takes a dribble, now bounces it into the corner left side to Katie. Nick Litwiller back into the contest for Ames High for the first time tonight. He's in for Arnaud. Eslick, right corner. Now to Bogenreef, drives in, kicks it left. Here's a 3 by Nissen. It's up, no good. Rebound underneath to Gilmore. And here come the Little Cyclones ahead into the front court. 3:48 to play in the third with an opportunity to take their second lead of the night as they work against a 2-3 zone. They'll go to Cadis along the left side wing. Cross-court pass right. Tays for 3. It's up. Good. A 3-pointer by James Tays from the right wing. Second triple of the night for the Ames High Little Cyclones, and Ames matching their largest lead at 2 at 40-38. Halverson inside. Katie, right-hand layup. No good. Rebound to Marsden. Big miss right there. Ames will try to capitalize. Front court left side. Here's Cadis in the corner. Will bounce it into Litwiller on the block. Triple team now to Marsden. Right block. Kicks it out. Tays for a 3. Right corner. It's up. In and out. Not there. Rebound comes down to Marsden. Litwiller left side. Layup. Good with the right hand off the glass for 2. For Litwiller, his third point. 42-38. Little Cyclones with the lead. Their largest. Here's Katie. Inside. Halverson left block. Pump fakes. Layup. Good. Fort Dodge right back with a bucket to get within 2 at 42-40. Ames High ahead in the front court. Litwiller, top of the circle, will pass it off left to Tays. Ames will reset with Tays, dribbling right at the center circle. He'll pass it to the near side wing. Cadis now to Litwiller, up high, down low, right side. Marsden underneath, right-hand shot, no good on the block, but he's fouled and will go to the line to shoot 2. The Iowa State recruit to the line, and Ross Marsden listed at 6'10". The foul on Matt Halverson, that'll be his first, the team's second against Fort Dodge. The free throw by Marsden is up, no good. It's been the Achilles heel tonight for the Ames High Little Cyclones at the charity stripe. They are just 4 of 8. Marsden's next free throw on the way is up and good. So he makes 1 out of 2. Marsden with 15 points tonight. And the Little Cyclones bring Arnaud back in. Marsden will get a blow. 2:22 to go in the third period. Ames High back up by 3, 43-40. Dodgers down but with a ball. Eslick picked up by Gilmore. Dribbles it off to his right. Now gets it over to Edwards, who's just checked in for Fort Dodge. Edwards will toss it to Andy Mitchell. He'll drive with the right hand in the lane, caught up in traffic, now bounces it back out to Edwards. He'll drive in with the left, kicks it baseline left side of the ball, stolen away by Litwiller. And it's stepped away to Jordan Gilmore, and here come the Little Cyclones ahead of the front court. Left side to Cadis, to Gilmore to reset. 2-3 zone by the Dodgers. Litwiller in the corner. They'll go inside to Arnaud, left block, fighting for his shot, has it taken away, but they're going to call a jump ball. Possession here in favor of Fort Dodge. Andrew Mitchell had tied up Austin Arnaud in a triple team. Probably not a good idea for Austin to try to force it up. But you live and you learn, right? 43-40. Dodgers down by 3, have the ball. Eslick to Edwards in the corner. Ames High will stick with a man-to-man. Edwards spinning to his right, drives in along the baseline, running layup is up and good, and Dodgers are within 1. Edwards with his first field goal of the night, and it's a 1-point lead for Ames High. 1:10 left to go in the third period. Ames High with the ball. Might play for 1 here. They'll go inside Arnaud, right, block layup, good, great feed from Cadis to Arnaud. And Austin Now with 10 points in the game, we're inside of a minute. Ames High back up by 3, 45-42. Dodgers with Mitchell. Top of the circle, looks to penetrate in. Now to Katie. 17-foot jump shot left of the key. No good. Rebound Mitchell. Putback is not there by Fort Dodge, and Arnaud will rip down the rebound. And he's fouled from behind by Eslick. See if this is correct. They get Eslick with the foul. That's his first. Team foul number 3 against Fort Dodge. Stops the clock with 40 seconds left to play. In the third period, Ames High with a 3-point lead at 45-42. BJ Shaven along with you here tonight on News Talk 1430 KSI Ames. Our producer back at the studio, Kyle Moss. We'll be doing the local locker room show, by the way, tomorrow night with Bobby Knight. Can't wait. Here's Tays, right side of the key. We'll give it up to Cadis. Ames High will play it around the perimeter. Gilmore on the wing. Fort Dodge back to the man-to-man defense. Eslick really harassing Gilmore, so he'll bounce it off to Marsden. To Arnaud, top of the circle, spins it off left to go inside. Marsden, left-hand layup, good from the left side, making his right hand. Marsden now with 17 in the game, and that's the end of the third period. The Little Cyclones have their largest lead at 47-42. After 3 periods of play, Ames High has come fighting back. They score 18 in that. Welcome back here to Fort Dodge Gymnasium. The Little Cyclones fire up a shot in the hurry. Here come the Dodgers back on the other end. Eslick dishes inside. Katie, layup, good. 47-44, Little Cyclones with a 3-point lead. 7:30 now left to go in the game. Ames High will hold it near side wing. We go to the foul line. Arnaud spots a jump shot. Up, good, count the bucket. Arnaud fouled by Katie as it came crashing into him, and Austin Arnaud will go to the line to try to convert the 3-point play. Arnaud now with 12 in the game. And he's looking for his 13th point. Katie will pick up foul number 2. That's the 4th team foul called against Fort Dodge. Arnaud at the line, taking a couple of dribbles. Bends the knee, strokes the shot. It's in and out, no good. And Ames High unable to hit some free throws tonight. Otherwise, this will be a much larger lead than it is at 5 right now. 7:20 to go. Here's Mitchell posting up in the lane as he backs in. Now bounce it off to the right. Here's Halverson. He'll drive in. Spins to his right, caught up in traffic. Now kicks it back out to Edwards to reset for Fort Dodge. Back to Mitchell. He'll drive baseline right. Cut off to Edwards on the right wing. Edwards will bring it around with the left hand. Now back right as he gives it off to Eslick. He'll fire up a 3 from left wing. It's no good. Rebound to Arnaud. Ames High with a 5-point lead, looking to extend it inside of 7 minutes to play here in the 4th and final period. Here's Cadis, left of the key. Now to Gilmore, to Tays. To Arnaud, top of the circle. Left, here's Cadis on the drive. His right-hand shot, no good. Tip up not there by Marsden in the rebound. And now a travel called against Udesi as he fell to the floor. Fort Dodge will now turn it over for the 6th time tonight. 49-44. Ames High will play it in, baseline to the left underneath their own hoop. It'll be Jordan Gilmore at the trigger position. He'll hold it around his waist, gets it into Arnaud, and he has trouble holding on to it, and it's deflected out of bounds, and it will stay with Ames High. Ames High will play it in along the near sideline. 6:22 to play. Little Cyclones back up by 5. Gilmore will get it in. Cadis and Backwood will hand it off to Ryan. Or excuse me, Jordan, and he'll bring it ahead. Gilmore with it, left side wing. Now to Tays, top of the circle for 3. It's up good! A 3-pointer by James Tays, his 2nd triple of the night. And the Little Cyclones with their largest lead of 8 with 6 minutes to play. Wow, that play was set up perfectly for Tays with his screening. Here's Mosley, kicks it left to Mitchell on the wing. He'll look to penetrate, circles around the defense, now penetrates in, cut off back out to Edwards. He'll take a dribble to his left, now passes it right to Mitchell. Now to Mosley, in between the circles, he'll look to penetrate, crosses over, almost lost it. Now he'll go inside. Halverson, what a pass from Mosley to find Halverson, who's being fronted by Marsden. Halverson with his 6th point of the night. And it's 52-46 Little Cyclones. Tays to Arnaud. Now left it goes to Cadis. He'll penetrate foul line to Gilmore for 3. Right wing. It's up. No good. Rebound kicked out of bounds. Last touch by Ames High. And the ball will belong to Fort Dodge. 6-point Little Cyclone lead. 5:16 to play. Ames High's largest lead has been at 8. Second half. Really taking control. Let's see if it holds up here with 5:08 to play. Dodgers will play it way out front. Mosley with it. Look to penetrate in the lane. Does. Pulls up. Jump shot is up. No good. Rebound to Arnaud. Going to hit the 12-foot J, and now the Little Cyclones have the ball back. Gilmore will dribble it right at the center ring. Ames High being very patient offensively, working against the 2-3 zone. Here's Arnaud, foul line, jumpers up, no good. Might have been deflected away by Mosley. And the Dodgers back with the ball, front court left side. Here's Halverson, he'll bounce it to the middle, and it's stolen away by Ames High. Gilmore with another steal, his 3rd of the night. And Ames High again slows down, get out of attack mode. Dodgers back to the man-to-man defense. Cadis with it on the left wing, will penetrate in. Arnaud, top of the circle for 3. It's up, no good. And the rebound of the Dodgers. Ames High hasn't been able to extend this lead past 6. 4 minutes now left to go in the game. Here's Mosley for 3. It's in and out, no good. Rebound fought for, and they're going to call a foul on Marsden. That's a big foul. That's his 3rd with 3:58 to play. Little Cyclones with the lead. Dodgers will play it in, baseline to the left. Ames High with Cadis, Arnaud, Gilmore, Tays on the floor. Eslick back in, will play it in, baseline to the right. He'll get it into Bougainville. And here come the Dodgers. Eslick crosses over, penetrates in, baseline right, has his shot up, but they're going to call a foul on Marsden. Wow, Ross just held his ground, and Eslick jumped into him, and Ross grabbed the ball. And that's Marsden's 4th personal foul. So the Big 12 recruit getting no respect here in Fort Dodge, and Eslick to the line to shoot 2. The free throw is up and good. He's been perfect at the line tonight, except for 1. Yeah, so he's shooting about 80%. Dodgers as a team have been lights out, especially in the first half. This, by the way, is their first trip to the line in the second half. 52-47, make it 52-48. Dodgers within 4, 3:49 to play. Ames High with the lead in the ball. Here's Gilmore ahead in the front court. And now a timeout by Vance Downs. He wants a full timeout. So the Division I recruit for Ames High in foul trouble on the bench with 4 personal fouls with inside of 3:40 to play in the game. Welcome back here to Fort Dodge. Ames High inbounds the ball, and James Tays is tied up. A jump ball called, possession arrow in favor of Fort Dodge. So the Dodgers with an opportunity to cut the lead down to 2 or 1. 52-48 with 3:39 to play. Fort Dodge with the ball. Bougainville right at the center ring. Will go left to Halverson. High post. He'll penetrate in. Backs right. Spins. Layup. Good with the right hand as Arnaud fell down on the play. Halverson with his 8th point of the night. 4 of those 8 coming here in the 4th period. Ames High's lead down to 2. Ames needs to kick it in attack mode right now. Marsden again on the bench with 4 fouls. Here's Litwiller, left side wing. Now to Cadis, top of the circle. Ames needing a bucket. Cadis will drive in, tries to kick it out, and it's stolen away by Eslick. Into the front court. Eslick goes up, right hand layup, good. And we're tied up at 52. Dodgers on an 8-0 run. And have scored Ames High 10-2 in the last 3.5 minutes. Little Cyclones with just 5 4th period points. Tied up at 52. Ames with the ball. Here's Tays with the right side wing. Now to Litwiller. To Gilmore. Left side wing. He'll penetrate in. Cut up on the baseline. Now we'll toss it away to Arnaud. To Cadis to reset. Somebody needs to step up. 2:25 to play. Here's Cadis, right side wing to Arnaud, right block. Arnaud goes up, and he's hammered hard. Austin Arnaud will go to the line to shoot 2. That foul on Spencer Cady. Him and Arnaud have been chipping away at each other all night. Cady with his 3rd personal, 5th team foul against Fort Dodge, 2:18 to play. Ames High's largest lead at 8, trimmed all the way down. Dodgers' largest lead at 6, also trimmed all the way down. The first free throw by Arnaud is no good. 0 for 2 from the line tonight for Austin Arnaud, but it's been that story all night for the Ames High Little Cyclone basketball team. Unable to hit some big free throws. The next one by Arnaud is up and good. So Austin makes 1 out of 2, and Ames High back with the lead at 53-52. 2:12 to play. Buckle up. This one's going to be tough down the stretch. Here's Eslick, right side wing. He'll penetrate in along the baseline. Kicks it left. Here's Cady. Turn on jump shot in the lane. No good. Rebound. Fought for, and Arnaud will come down with it. And a foul by Eslick, called for reaching in. That'll be the 6th team foul against Fort Dodge, and Eslick with his 2nd. Ross Marston back into the contest for Ames High with 4 fouls. He's got 17 points. 2 minutes even to play. Here's Jordan Gilmore ahead of the front court, left hand on the dribble. Spin it ahead, he'll go inside to Marston. Lost it in traffic, and now a reach-in foul committed by Fort Dodge. And that'll put Ross Marston at the line to shoot the 1-and-1. Foul committed on Halverson, his 2nd for Fort Dodge. First free throw up, good by Marston. His 18th point of the night, first in the 4th period. 54-52. Little Cyclones up by 3 now as Marston connects on both free throws. 1:54 to play. What you like to see inside of 2 minutes. Haven't been doing much of the night, but the Little Cyclones starting to connect. Eslick with 20 in the game for Fort Dodge with the ball right now. He'll dish it right. Bogenreef drives the lane. Bounce pass left side. Here's Halverson. Reverse layup up and good from the left block. 55-54. Little Cyclones by 1. And a charging foul called against Gilmore as Eslick gets a call. That'll be the 3rd team foul called against Ames High. Gilmore with his first. Ames High has now turned it over 10 times tonight. And now the Dodgers want a timeout with 1:32 to play. It's a 1-point ball game. 55-54. 55-54. Little Cyclones with a 1-point lead. Dodgers with the ball. They'll play him baseline to left. Eslick will get it in to Bogenreef. He'll dribble it right now at the center ring. Picked up by Tays. Ames High with a man-to-man defense. Dodgers back with the ball. Cady will drive in. Now to Halverson. High post right side. Kicks it out to Bogenreef. Dodgers might hold for 1 here. Tough situation. Down by 1. Eslick will penetrate in the lane. Circles in. Right hand layup. Up. No good. Rebound to Arnaud. And they're going to call a foul on Eslick. That'll be his 3rd personal. And Arnaud will go to the line down on the other end. 1:09 to play. Ames High needs to start hitting some free throws in the 2-minute stretch. Arnaud is 1 for 3 from the line tonight. It's a 1-and-1, just the 8th team foul committed by Fort Dodge. The first one on the way is up. Good. A swish for Austin Arnaud, and he breathes with a big sigh of relief. A 2-point ball game, 56-54. Again, 1:09 to play. The next free throw is up and in and out. No good. Rebound to Cadis. No, outlet it to Arnaud, and they'll get it to Tays. Tays with it. It's center ring. He'll get it off to Gilmore. Gilmore trapped and will bounce it off to Tays. Ames High going to try to be very patient with the ball. We'll get it to Marston. He's doubled up on the baseline, and a foul, a reaching, committed by Bogenreef. That'll be the 9th team foul. 52 seconds left to play, and Marston will go to the line. Big offensive rebound on the miss by Ryan Cadis. So how about that? Ames High coming up big on the boards tonight. The free throw by Marston is up, in and out, and out there. A huge miss. And the Dodgers have an opportunity to tie it up or take the lead. And you get it with a 3, tied with a deuce. 56-54, Little Cyclones. Neeson guarded up top, will bounce it off left to Bogenreef. Ames side trying to crank it up defensively. Here's Alverson backing in on Marston. Bounce pass underneath to Eslick, deflected away. It's lost out of bounds, last touch by Ames high, and Fort Dodge will hold on to it with 30 seconds even to play. Dodgers will play it in baseline to the right. Here's Eslick. He'll get it out to the right wing. Neeson will give it up to Bogenreef. Dodgers might hold for one, but they're going to call a timeout first. A full timeout. We'll hold it right here. 5-11 on the year, 2-6 in Iowa Conference play. 2 victories against Newton. Dodgers will play it in along the near sideline. Eslick will get it in the backcourt to Bogenreef at the point. Inside of 20 seconds to play now. Dodgers with the ball. Here's Neeson, top of the circle. We'll hand it off to Eslick. He'll hold it for one. At 12, going against Gilmore. Spots, jump shot from 16. Go, it's swished. And we're tied up at 56. Ames high will get it in. Gilmore will bring it ahead, and he'll call timeout with 5 seconds remaining. We're tied up at 56 as Eslick buries a jump shot. Gilmore will play it in for Ames high. Dodgers with a man-to-man defense. 5.2 seconds to play. Gilmore will get it in backcourt to Arnaud. Austin with 3, down to 2. Arnaud, top of the circle. He won't get a shot off as it goes up, but it rolls in. They're going to wipe off the basket. Arnaud did not go quick enough to the hoop. No basket, and we're headed to overtime. It did go through, but he didn't get it off before the horn sounded. I guess. We're into overtime, and the teams have actually switched buckets. Usually you don't see that, but that's what's happened. Ames high. Austin Arnaud will be at the line to shoot a free throw as he was fouled in the act. And now all the officials conferring, and this could be trouble. Now the officials are explaining it to both benches. And it's getting a laugh so far from the Fort Dodge bench. Throws as a point towards the right bucket. 3:45 to play. And now they get the right baskets set up. Ames high if they would have taken the ball down right away, because Fort Dodge backed away, probably would have had an easy shot. First free throw by Arnaud. 2 of 6 for Arnaud. Junior bends the knees, and here we go. The free throw up and no good. He misses them both. 56-56. Dodgers with the ball, an opportunity to take the lead for the first time since the 6:54 mark in the third period. Dodgers with the ball. Here's Bogenreef. He'll throw it left to the key, gets it off to Andrew Mitchell. Dodgers being very patient with the ball. They'll bounce it off right. Neeson. He'll dribble it to his left, now looks to penetrate in, caught up in traffic, and they're going to call a foul on Ames high. Second half, Tays will pick up his first. Line underneath their own hoop, right side. It'll be Mitchell to get it in. He'll shoot it out, and it's stolen away by Tays. A turnover by the Dodgers in overtime. Let's see if the Ames High Little Cyclones can capitalize. 3:10 to play in overtime 1. They'll go right. Gilmore on the wing. Now to Cadis, top of the circle. He'll penetrate in, kicks it out right to Gilmore. Jordan looking inside, now will dribble it away. He'll go left to Marsden. Very vocal crowd, Fort Dodge here tonight. Tays, top of the circle, looks to penetrate in, nothing there, now to Cadis. 2:40 now left to play in the overtime. Marsden, top of the circle to Tays. Inside, very patient, making the Dodgers work defensively. Cadis will have it left to the key, looks to penetrate in, he's cut off. Back to Gilmore. Cadis. Out of Marsden, high post inside, down low, Arnaud. Layup, good with the right hand. Great feed from Marsden to find Arnaud. Ames High with a lead at 58-56, 2:15 to play in the first overtime. Here's Nissen, top of the circle, driving in on Cadis, will kick it back right. Dodgers will circle it back around. Now they go left into Edwards into the corner. He'll dribble it up to the foul line. Bounces it off right. Nissen. Guarded by Cadis. He's looking to penetrate in. Now we'll throw it left to Bogenreef. Inside of 2 minutes to play in the overtime. Ames high up by 2. Halverson high post left side. He'll look to drive in. Spins right. Goes up. Left-hand layup. Up. No good. Rebound to Marsden. Ames high with a big rebound right there. And a big miss by the Dodgers. Here's Gilmore ahead in the front court. Guarded by Mitchell. Now we'll try to avoid the double team. And it's not nearly stolen away, but it's deflected out of bounds. Last touch by Fort Dodge, and Ames High will get it back. And a timeout taken by Ames High with 1:25 to play. It'll be a full timeout. Welcome back here to Fort Dodge High School, 58-56. Little Cyclones get it inbounded. Here's Tays, far side of the court. 1:10 to play. Tays will bounce it off to Cadis. They'll go left to Gilmore, and it's deflected out of bounds. Last touch by Fort Dodge, and Ames High will play it in right in front of their bench. Gilmore will trigger it in about even up with the foul line as he looks across. Jordan will pump fake. Now has trouble getting it in, and he'll call timeout. Has to burn it. Fort Dodge did good to play. Gilmore will get it in from the far sideline. He'll get it into Tays, and it's deflected back out. And looks like they're going to call a foul on Fort Dodge, so Tays will go to the line to shoot 2. 10th team foul on the Dodgers. Brian Neeson with his first personal foul. Free throw on the way is up, no good, left it short. Make it a 3-point ball game. And he does. So Tays keeps it a one-possession game, but at 59-56, 1 minute now left to play. 1 minute with the Dodgers with the basketball. They'll go right side to Eslick. He's had the right hot hand. He backs in the lane, kicks it back out. Neeson for 3. It's up. Good! A three-pointer by Brian Neeson. 59-59 with 45 seconds left to go in the game. Inside, tied up. Arnaud will get it off to Gilmore. Now to Tays. Big shot by Neeson. He's got 7 in the game, and the Little Cyclones will burn another timeout with 35 seconds remaining in the game. Duff Avenue. Gilmore will look to get it in. And now we've got an errant horn. No clock went off. 35.2 seconds remaining. Still tied up at 59. Gilmore will look to get it in. Does to Arnaud. He's quickly covered up in the corner. Now to Gilmore at the center ring. Back left it goes to Tays. Now to Cadis. Inside the double bonus the rest of the way. Gilmore will hold on to it. Now to Cadis. Ryan will put on the floor and give it up to Gilmore. 15 seconds left to go in the ball game. Gilmore with it. Right side of the key will give it to Cadis, and now another 30-second timeout. The last one taken by Ames High with 12.5 seconds remaining. Along the near sideline. He'll look to get it in and does to Arnaud. Arnaud gives it off to Gilmore. Now down to 9, to 8. They get off to Marsden. Back to Arnaud with 5. To Gilmore with 4. Now to Tays. Tays at the foul line will fire up a shot at the Hornets left short, and we're going to a second overtime.